It is a beautiful May day here on Check It Out, your library, Bethel Park Library, television show. We're glad to be with you. I'm Ing.
And I'm Mary.
And Mary and I are feeling very stressed today. I hope that the on-camera, it's not evident on camera, but I'm sensing a lot of tension.
A lot of stress. Stressful day today.
It's a stressful day today, and we don't know why, but be assured, audience at home, that it's not stress between me and Mary.
No.
Mary and I are still...
We're okay. We're good.
Okay.
We're okay.
I'm just feeling a lot of stress, and I can't really put my finger on why, but I'm kind of upset with Recorded Books.
Okay.
Recorded Books is a company that makes playaways, like we showed last
time, right?
They make books on CD, books on tape, etc. They also make the Modern Scholars program, okay? And the Modern Scholars, what this is it's a series of lectures done by actual college professors, and they come on CD, and it also comes with a course guide. And so you listen to the lectures that, like this one's by David Engel, and he's a teacher at New York University. And he does a lecture, and then you can read the course guide, and then at the end you can actually take a final exam, okay? So I love these. We have a lot of them. We have another series not put out by Recorded Books called Great Courses, okay? So this was my first one. It was Understanding the Holocaust, 17 lectures on 7 compact discs, complete with a course guide. And it was very fascinating, a very moving, distressing subject. I mean, I could have picked a happier subject, but it's an important subject and really fascinating lecture. So I did it. I listened to the course, the Modern Scholars.
All right.
I took the final exam yesterday.
Yes.
And I got a 92.5%, okay?
Hey, sounds like an A to me.
It was an A, but question number 4
yes.
on the exam, and this is a spoiler, so you may want to turn off your TV if but come back in a bit. Question number 4 says that Hitler believed that because Hitler hung in Roman Catholic circles, Hitler believed, like the Roman Catholics, that there were invisible beings that lived in the world that sometimes took the form of humans. True or false? Okay, I'm not a Roman Catholic, but I do love the Catholic Church.
I know you do.
I have many Roman Catholic friends. I go to Mass a lot. That's false. Obviously, that's false, okay? Plus, in the course guide and in the lectures, it says that Hitler ran in occult circles that taught that there were these invisible human beings that sometimes took the form of bodies. He did hang out in Roman Catholic circles too, and he got some other ideas that he twisted with that. But that's the invisible bodies inhabiting human bodies was not part of the Roman Catholic Church circles that he hung in. I answered false. I got the question wrong. The question came back wrong.
I think you should challenge that.
I did challenge it. I emailed Recorded Books, the webmaster, the editor, and the whole thing. And I waited. I gave them until today at 1 o'clock to write me back.
No.
And I said to myself and I said to everyone, if I don't get an answer by 1 o'clock, I'm going public. Because we in the media have a responsibility to you. We do.
We do.
To everyone. And so we felt that I needed to expose this. Now, I don't know if Recorded Books is a public company.
Don't know myself.
But if it is, I would imagine after this airs, there could be a crash.
Could be.
There could be.
You really put them on the spot this time.
So I'm very upset. So Recorded Books, please answer us, because I wrote them and I said, I'm not being nitpicky, but these things are $90. I mean, it's not like this is a free test or something like that. I mean, we're blessed that the library has them. I don't know.
I don't know.
$90, and I have not heard, and it's $120, and I just checked right before we came on the show because I was giving Recorded Books one more chance.
All right.
But now Recorded Books, I throw the gauntlet. No, the gauntlet. What's that thing? I slap your face like how the.
You can throw the gauntlet down.
I'll throw the gauntlet down.
You can throw the gauntlet down.
And
I don't think they're going to pick it up, but you can go ahead and throw it down all you like.
I'm crossing that line in the sand because they crossed it first.
All right.
Very upsetting. Now I'm reading Understanding the History of Ethics, which is kind of cool. So I'm learning about Socrates and Plato and Aristotle. Yes.
Socrates. You might want to check about the pronunciation of Socrates. I think you might want to just check your dictionary on how to say that one
I'm
correctly.
enjoying that. We're seeking the good. What is the good?
don't know. I think maybe we ought to talk about what's going on at the library.
Well, that's good. We know that.
Because it is all good.
We know that. Go right ahead. What is going on?
What is going on?
At the library.
Well, coming up in May. We have a very busy May. We got a lot of things going on.
Which is unusual because May is usually when we kind of slow it down to get ready for June. Because May comes before June.
It does.
Traditionally.
All right. Shall we talk about the movie though first?
Go ahead, the movie.
Movie for next month, which is on Sunday, June the 1st. Movies for the Mind program is a movie called The Dish.
It's about a dish that ran away with the spoon.
No, it's not that kind of dish. Not that kind of dish. It's actually a radio telescope dish.
Okay. What is that?
It's those big.
Like a satellite dish?
Yeah, but big. Not one you put on your house, but a huge, big one.
Oh, okay.
All right?
All right.
And actually, this movie is an Australian film, and it's based on a true incident that happened during the first Apollo moon landing mission, which was Apollo 11. The world's largest radio telescope in the southern hemisphere was located in Australia, and it was used to relay images of the moon landing back to Earth. And this story involves what happened with this radio telescope. It had some interesting occurrences right in the middle of this moon mission, and it's the story of the men who were manning the dish at the time and how they dealt with these crises. And it's a comedy drama. My husband and I saw it. It's really good. So we will be watching The Dish on Sunday, June the 1st at 6 o'clock.
That sounds great. The dish. Now, that whole thing, Apollo 11, that was the first mission.
Yes, it was.
Why did they start with 11?
Because there were Apollo missions before that, but not moon landings.
Oh, okay, so Apollo 11 was the first moon landing.
Moon landing.
Okay. So it does have something with the dish running away with the spoon, the cow jumping over the moon.
I saw the movie. I don't remember seeing anything about spoons and cows and stuff. Saw a lot about the moon in it, though.
Okay.
So, all right. Okay.
I'm very excited. That sounds like it'll be a good one. That's June 1st?
Yes, June the 1st.
At 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Okay. Also coming up in May, we have our Health Talk Tuesdays programs, which run Tuesday evenings at 7 o'clock. And so that's on Tuesday evenings all the way up into the beginning of June. On Tuesday, May 13th, we have a program for seniors, it's a reverse mortgage program. And that's a program that allows senior homeowners to borrow money based on the equity they have in their home. And so that allows people to stay in their homes for a longer period of time and can give them a little financial support. And the loan is not paid back until the owner either sells the house or, somehow when you're no longer residing in your home, then that's the time you have to pay back the loan.
Okay.
Okay. What else do we have coming up? We have a bicycling program on Wednesday, May 14th.
That's fun.
And that's from the Adventure Cycling Association. They've been here before.
Bill Gompers.
Bill Gompers, who's a member of the association, will come to talk about...
Do you remember Samuel Gompers?
Samuel Gompers. He had something to do with the labor industry.
Yes, he did.
He
was one of the first muckrakers.
First muckrakers.
Yes.
All right. Well, I don't know. Maybe we have to ask Mr. Gompers. Maybe
ask him if he's related
if he's related.
Samuel.
Wednesday, May 14th at 7 p.m. Then the next night, on Thursday evening, May 15th, we have a very interesting program.
This does sound interesting.
You like the CSI stuff, don't you?
I love the CSI stuff. I love Law and Order. Law and Order is my favorite show, and CSI is a little graphic for me. But I like the CSI stuff. I'm into that.
Well, we have a presentation by Ed Strimlin, who's the chief investigator for the Allegheny County Medical Examiners Board. He's going to come.
That's neat.
He's going to come.
He's a big deal.
He's a big deal. This is a big deal. He's going to be coming and talking about forensic science.
Can we ask him some pointed questions about Dr. Cyril Wecht?
Ooh, I'm not going to answer that question.
I wouldn't ask the questions, but
I'm not going
it's
there.
interesting.
Yeah.
It would be interesting.
All right. So Thursday, May 15th at 7 p.m. And then the following Saturday, we have a program. It's called Influence of Birth Order in the Family. This is presented by Patricia Walton Donnelly's, who is a clinical social worker. And she has 30 years experience working with children and families. And she's the president of the Western Pennsylvania Society of Adlerian Psychology.
Okay.
And I had to look up Adlerian psychology.
That's the study of Adlerius.
No, it's Adlerian psychology is based on the work of Alfred Adler. He was a psychologist, a contemporary of Freud.
He was a muckraker.
No, he was a psychologist.
Okay.
That's Saturday, May 17th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And this workshop has continuing education credits that people can...
Which is really cool. So if you're a teacher, you can get some continuing education credits for this.
Okay.
And it's free.
And it's free. And it is free. What else we have going on? We have our Bethel Park Library genealogy study group.
Which is very popular.
Which is very popular. That meets the third Monday night of the month at 7 o'clock.
Ann New does that with Rob.
Ann New does that program, and we're calling it "Come and Climb Your Family Tree."
I like that, but you can do it right from your comfortable chair.
Right.
So there is no physical exertion necessary.
There's no physical exertion.
Okay.
And this program is open to both new and experienced climbers. So if you're a beginner in genealogy, please come and you'll learn from the others in the group who have already started down that process. So the next meeting will be May 19th, Monday, May 19th at 7 o'clock.
Sounds good.
We have a teen driving seminar.
Which is very cool because you can find out how to save some bucks.
That's always important. And also we have a AARP driver safety program.
You've won an award from the AARP.
I did get an award from the AARP.
Yeah.
And I love the AARP.
It's in Mary's office. If you stop in, you can see the award.
Sure, they could stop in.
I'd
rather they just
like a medal you can wear.
Well, I think I got enough
Like
stuff to
around
wear.
a lot.
I think people should just stop in my office not to see the awards, but to come and chat. That would be great.
But if you stop in Mary's office, you could have your picture taken with Mary and the award.
Why would they want that?
Put on their Facebook or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
That could be cool.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a very special driver safety program.
It's all in song.
No, it's a one-day program. Normally, the driver safety program is 2 days, 4 hours each day. This is a very special program. It's a refresher program. And it is open to anyone that's taken the driver safety program within the last 3 years, and they have their certificate. Because when you take your driver safety program, you get a certificate.
Do you have to have a record? If you physically lost your certificate, is there like a large database somewhere?
No, but your insurance company might be able to give you.
Okay, so they would probably know.
They would have probably,
okay.
and you could use that as proof. So.
Okay, that's cool.
So that's some of the May programs we have coming up, and just an alert on a really great program we're going to have in June, which is a memory program.
Oh, cool.
And this is presented by Lois Boyles, who's a registered nurse at St. Clair Hospital, and she is going to come and talk about memory. It's memory, use it or lose it. Tuesday, June 17th at 1:30.
Fabulous.
A memory program. She's going to be giving us tips for improving our memory. How is your memory? Is your memory good?
My memory was really good. When I worked at the Shaler North Hills Library when I was in high school and college, I was the collective memory for the entire children's staff. And my boss said that they used up all my memory then.
We got a lot going on. So what's going on in the children's
department?
department?
Wait, I just want to ask you about a couple of things before you go on.
Okay.
You had talked about the Health Talk Tuesdays, but they're on different things.
Okay.
They're on menopause.
Menopause is on the next one on May 13th. Carpal tunnel syndrome on the 20th. Stress. I could have used that one.
You could have used
that one today on May 27th, and then on June the 3rd, it's on hypertension, high blood pressure.
Now, and just keep in mind, these are not promoting these things. They're how to avoid.
Right. How to avoid.
Because a lot of times, I see these things and I worry. Are we promoting stress? Are we promoting carpal tunnel?
Okay. What else is going on?
Okay. Yeah, we got that going on, and then. We have Webkins on June 1st, Webkins party. We have Hannah Montana on the 20th. We have June. Hannah Montana will be here with
her clothes on, we hope.
Oh, man. High School Musical Celebration on June 13th. Everything starts, June 1st. You can sign up. But I think I told you this before, everybody's getting a credit card.
Yes, I did hear about this. Tell everybody about this.
They're really cute. I wish I would have thought to put them. We'll bring them back after the break. I'll show you one.
Okay.
And I'll show you one, my friends at home. There's a little credit card, and when you read, you add money to your credit card to buy things in the library store. So that's kind of
I just think that's great.
I know. I think it's gonna be cool. So it'll be good. We have tons of good stuff going on. Every day.
Can I say one more thing about
The Modern Scholars?
No, about these courses on CD. Ing mentioned this.
Except that they're
this
wrong.
Set, well, Ing mentioned that this set is on CD, but they're also college lectures on DVD.
Right.
And that's the teaching company. Am I right? Are they
I think those are called the Great Courses.
the Great Courses?
Yeah, we'll bring those back after.
Yeah,
the
bring
break.
those out. They are really interesting.
I'd like to take their final exams to see if they're trying to cheat me out of a point.
Ooh, yeah.
And be right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think anything else?
No, if you're just looking for what's going on this summer, check out our website, bethelparklibrary.org. You can download the summer reading flyers there for the children's and for the teens and for the children's.
Okay. And I think we should, again, I know you can't really see this, but we do have a library survey.
Library survey.
If
What
you
you
come
love
into
about
the
the
library,
library.
come and tell us what you love about the library. Come and give us
And
some.
you should always put Mary, Rob, and Abe. Just kidding.
And
you
then
can put other people too.
Yes, you
Jimmy,
can. We have
Christine, our director.
Yes.
Everybody. Come in. Oh, we are going to be closed on May 16th. We should tell people that.
Yes,
we're going to be closed. So you can't see Mary and me.
May 16th, we are having a staff development day, and also we're getting our new computers.
Staff development, we'll be developing our abs. And so we are getting new computers. That's why we're closing, not just to develop our abs. Because some of us, like me, have perfect abs.
You do.
Sure.
A real six-pack going on there.
Six-pack. I got a 12-pack. I got a 24-pack. All right, so we're going to be back after this break. And
stay tuned. We'll see you
please
in a bit.
continue to check us out.
Hey Bethel Park, sometimes Mr. Bold's busy schedule does not allow time to wash the Boldmobile. So what does Mr. Bold do in a situation like that? He goes to the Lady Hawk Lacrosse Car Wash fundraiser held at the Firestone parking lot near the John Eagle on Route 88 in Bethel Park. So Bethel Park, come on out the last Saturday of every month and let the Lady Hawk Lacrosse do the car washing for you. So Bethel Park, come on out and support Lady Hawk Lacrosse and tell them Mr. Bold sent ya.
Welcome back to Check It Out.
It's good to be back. It was a long break. I wanted to bring the card, okay? This is the debit card that all kids will be able to get.
Okay.
And it's not money, but it's library book bucks.
It's very
Katie
easy.
Catherine Colano, she designed these. She's a crazy Colano. We love her. And you can see it actually looks like a credit card.
How did she get all of that?
Dude, I don't know.
Oh, it
She's
is
just-
terrific.
She's pretty amazing. I want to write this up for like Library Journal or something.
Did we have this printed here in the library?
Yeah, she did these.
That's incredible.
Isn't that wacky? I
It
know.
is.
Feels like a credit card, looks like a credit
It
card.
does. It really is incredible.
It is. So come and get one of these. And there's one for the Read to Me's, which are the kids who are not reading independently.
All right.
And then one's for the reading independently kids.
Okay.
So it's going to be cool.
All right.
Then you asked me to bring these back, the Great Courses. This is the other series, like the Modern Scholar.
Okay.
Now you can see recorded books, they think they got a lot going on for them. They have, here, wait, put it in, there we go. They think, because this one's all flashy with the pictures and
Okay.
everything. But what good is it if the final exam is wrong?
You're like a dog with a bone missing.
I'm
You're
very
just you're gonna
sad,
have to let it
Mary.
go. You're going to have
I
to let
can't,
it go.
and during the break I checked and still no word from recorded
No
books.
word from recorded books.
No word from recorded books.
But if you are interested in taking some college courses without going to college, either the Modern Scholars, is that what this is called?
As long
Modern?
as you don't mind if the tests are wrong.
Well, they don't even have to take the test.
You don't even have to take
You
the
don't have
test,
to take the test. Don't have to take the test.
Mm.
Or the great courses.
The
Yeah.
great courses, this one is taught by a guy from Notre Dame.
Okay. And they are available either on CD or DVD.
They are.
Sometimes on the great courses, aren't they available on both CD and
Yes, like this
CD
one, this
and
is
DVD?
Foundations of the Western Civilization, and it's available on both, I know.
Right. And they're very
Yeah.
popular. People really like them. So you can just stay at home and go to school.
And go to school. It's
In your
true.
pajamas. Go to school. You can go to school in your pajamas.
And then your hopes can be dashed when you get the final exam back.
All right.
Very sad.
All right. Well, this is the Wednesday before Mother's Day.
It
Is
is.
not.
Tell me about your mother.
My mother. What
Yes.
did I say about my mother?
Salute to Mom.
My husband and I always say that my mother is 29 going on 81. She's
29
going on 81. But my mother is truly an example to me, and I think to a lot of older women. She is always interested in what's going on in the world. She started writing in her mid-50s, early 60s. She started writing poetry, and then she moved along to essays, and she loves to travel.
Are you making this up?
I'm not making this up.
Okay.
Not making this up.
Because I didn't know this.
That, yes, my mother had, she decided she wanted to become a writer. So
Is your mother Maya Angelou?
she's not Maya Angelou.
Okay.
She is not.
I like Maya Angelou. That's
I
why
know
was
you do.
wondering.
I know you do.
I like her a lot.
And she's likes to travel. She likes to cook. She loves to read, and I can thank her for becoming a librarian because she introduced me to books at a very early age and always saw that I got to the library and there were always books at home.
Good lady.
So tell me about your mother, and I know her name because I have met your mother.
You've met my mother.
I've met Greta.
My mom's name is Greta. And if you go to my Facebook site, you can see lots of pictures of me and Greta in various bars in Allegheny County.
You do look alike.
Which is interesting because we don't drink, but we love to eat. And so we go out to eat every Saturday. Every Saturday we go to a thrift store
Right.
and we go out to eat. And it's usually at a bar because they have that good,
They have that good bar
very
food.
healthy.
Right.
My mother and I both love the healthy food.
Right.
Kind of thing. So yeah, so you see a lot of pictures of my mom in various bars.
Okay.
So it's cool. But I love my mom, and she's a philosopher of sorts. And mothers teach us a lot about a lot of things. Like what did your mom talk? Like what lessons have you learned from your mom? Like what? Name one lesson.
One lesson, well, to always be curious, to be interested in learning new things, and you're never too old to learn anything new and to try some new things.
Isn't that interesting? Because then you became a librarian who now specializes in serving older adults.
Right.
That's so cool.
So
That's awesome.
what lesson did you learn from your mother?
My mother, one big lesson my mother taught me is it's always a major tragedy when a rich person dies.
And why is that?
Because when a rich person dies, it's very sad because they had all that money
Right.
and now they're dead and they can't use it. And when a poor person dies, my mother believes that my mother's philosophy is not mine. Okay,
Okay.
just so you know.
Okay.
That's okay, because we suffered enough. Because my mother's always been poor, and so her thing is, somebody will die and she'll look in the paper and she'll be like, "Oh, that's a shame. They had a lot of money, and they really could have enjoyed life." And so I say, "But Mom, what difference does it make? Like, because, how can you really say that? That's not fair. Like, maybe the poor person didn't want to, pass on." And she says, "Oh no, I'm ready to go." I'm like, "Well, maybe you are, but not every poor person, right?"
Right. Oh, well,
Yeah,
that's
but she considers it a real tragedy when people of any wealth die. Because
Well, that's an interesting philosophy.
I know it's odd. I don't agree with my mom on that. The big thing that I wanted to share about what my mom did is my mom was one of the first person to experiment with photo shopping. You know, like Photoshop, how you can edit photographs. Okay. You know how today on the internet, like it's very common. You have a photograph and you don't know whether it's real or not because with various technology and photo editing, you can change it.
Right.
Well, my mom always did that, but she did it in a more old-fashioned way. She'd just cut out various people's heads and like paste them onto a photo.
Okay.
So we have like a lot of photos of me with my high school boyfriend that she loved so much, still loves him, says I missed my big chance
Okay.
for happiness by not marrying this guy.
What was his name?
Rob Andrews.
Rob Andrews.
Not that I remember, but yeah, Rob Andrews. And so she would take like a nice picture of me, and then, but I'd be in the picture with Rob, and she wouldn't like maybe his head in that picture. So she'd take a picture of Rob in another picture,
Okay.
and cut out his head and like paste it
Okay.
onto the head in my picture.
Okay.
So there, you have all these odd pictures, like there'd be me and you're Rob Andrews,
Okay.
and then my head would be like this. You know what I mean? Because it wouldn't be the real head. And so you're me and you're looking that way, right?
Okay.
And this
All right.
is maybe like our homecoming picture, and I'm Rob Andrews and my head's like this.
So
You know?
it could be that you were in a fancy
We're in a fancy dress, and he might be in a suit and he has like a ball cap on or something, and he's like this. You know, because the heads don't, and it doesn't matter what size it is either. Like if it's a faraway picture of me and Rob Andrews, and then there'd be like a giant head because it should have a close-up of Rob, right? Or like a giant body, and that's true. I mean, that is really, really true.
I'd love to see some of
Because
these
well,
pictures.
they're everywhere. They're not like on the mantle or anything, but she carries them with her in her purse because when she meets people, she wants to prove to them that her daughter was, you know, capable of being loved at one time. And so she'll get out the pictures and she'll be like, okay, these are our dogs, and you know, this is my son, you know, Rob, my brother, and you know, and his girlfriend and that kind of thing, and our dogs. And then she'll get to me and she'll be like, and here's Ingrid when she was thin. Look how beautiful she can be. But that's okay. Okay, so anyway, so she'll show that, and then she'll go, and here's Rob Andrews, and he loved her.
I think she's the
You
one
know?
carrying the
I
torch
know,
from Rob
I know.
Andrews.
So, I know, she is. Rob Andrews, if you're out there and you're still single, if you could come and date my mother, it would be great. She's still, my dad wouldn't care. He's okay with that. But anyway, so she has this picture, and then she'll tell people. I remember when I started at the church, she said to somebody, now this is Ingrid when she was thin, and then this is Rob Andrews, and he's in Arlington now. And I remember this one woman looking at it like real sad, like, you know, oh, I'm sorry. And my
Oh.
dad's like, no, he's not in the cemetery. He works in Arlington. Yeah. So it's interesting. So I hope my mom will come on the show sometime. I love my mom. You know it.
I know you love your mom.
I don't know what I'd do without my mom.
I think we all feel that way,
Yeah.
Mother, especially around Mother's
Moms
Day.
are special.
Special.
Moms are special.
Moms are special. I think
We have just, it's been a great show.
Yes, it has.
And I, you know, again, our foreign correspondent, she's
Where
MIA.
where is our
I
foreign
don't know
correspondent?
what's
Is
going
she in
on with
foreign
her.
lands?
She's not, well, she was away for a while, and then, I don't know what's going on with her. But she's cooking up all these interviews. There's a woodworker, apparently, here in Bethel Park.
Okay.
And she's making an appointment to meet with the woodworker in his or her studio.
Oh, that'll
they're
be
gonna do
that.
like a
that
live
sound-
segment there.
That sounds great. That'll be
That'll
great.
be good.
That'll be
Foreign
very good.
correspondent.
All right.
Anyway.
Well,
Well, I could talk forever, but I know we have to go.
we
have to
do.
go
We
back
do
to work.
have to go.
So, just wishing all the moms out there a happy Mother's Day.
Very happy Mother's
And
Day.
a very happy Memorial Day, too, because that's a big...
I think we ought to come to an end. What do
Okay,
you
we're
think?
coming to an end. Goodbye.
Goodbye. We'll see you next time.